Oh, alright. Here we go. I had the most brilliant idea. Yo, dog, I heard you like cosplay, so let's cosplay while we talk about cosplay so you can cosplay while you cosplay. Aloha, amigos! We're doing stuff. Let's talk about stuff while we do stuff. Of brushing out my Danny wig that I wore this last weekend, I didn't realize how bad it had gotten over the last like 2 times I'd worn it, and it is a curly styled glorious mess. So I've been apprehensive about doing it because restyling is definitely not my forte, but it needed to be done, so here we are. And I'm actually kind of near the end of this wig, so hopefully that means this video won't be too painfully long. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit of a situation that I've encountered, and I know other cosplayers have encountered. I've talked to several other people about this, and it's a very bizarre thing. We won't get real. What you do for this wig is you just gently brush out all of the curls, curl them again on your finger, and then pin them into place, so hopefully it won't just, and then that's the problem with curly wigs, is you brush out the curl and the curl is actually gone. It won't snap back, and I'm very hesitant about applying heat even if it needs it, so afterwards we'll see how this works and if I need to bust out the curling iron. So this past weekend I was at my booth for Wizard World Chicago, and I was given, not like given as a gift, but somebody handed me a stack of prints to sign that they had printed out themselves at home. There are a couple of people that have done this before in the past, and but it hasn't been like my prints. It has been like photos of us together, con haul photos that they personally have taken, stuff like that. That's totally fine. Like, that's awesome. I love having, like, seeing the pictures that you have taken or that you and I have done together. That's super cool. Like, please keep doing that because I love that, and I love the fact that that means that you've seen me before in the past. However, this person and what has happened before in the past somehow got high enough resolution photos to print out my prints. They didn't buy the print from me in any way, shape, or form. They got online, found the image of a photo that I sell, printed it themselves, brought it to me to sign, and I didn't make any money off of that. Which, granted, the point is not to make money. The point is to like hang out with you guys and have fun and be a fangirl and everything. But there just seems to be something so inherently disrespectful about that to me. It's ripping off from an artist, and the thing is too, one of these images, multiple of these images, were taken by professional photographers, like all of my prints are, that I have an agreement with to profit split. So if I knew who exactly it was that had done this every time, I should tell the photographer and they should pursue legal action against you, essentially. The thing is, like, I don't understand the logic behind it. Are you just trying to save some money? Do you not understand that that is how I continue going to conventions? Because they were smaller sizes, and if you want a smaller size, tell me, because I can get that made. I can do that for you on a case-by-case basis. And just tell me, and I can make that happen for you, and not piss off the photographer, and still try to make a tiny bit of money for myself so I'm breaking even on all of this that I'm doing. Because if more people did this, and I didn't make any money from it, I would have to cut back a lot, like, which is fine. Like, if cutting back is something that ends up needing to happen, that's totally okay. But for this reason, the fact that they are printing out copyrighted photos, they're having me sign them, they're not throwing any money my way. Like, granted, that means that there's no cost for me to print out the photo for you, which is, okay, that's nice, but do you see what I'm trying to say here? I just don't know how to say it without sounding like I am starting to get entitled. When it comes to the photos that I have just put on my Facebook page, it's a little odd to me, but okay, sure, fine. However, when it's a professionally done photo that I have done a shoot of, that I sell copies of these prints, like, I don't understand where the idea that that is okay comes from. So now I'm in this strange limbo of, do I tell the photographer, get this person in trouble, pursue legal action? I guess the wig's pretty much done. The more I talk, the more I'm just going to keep repeating myself, but I hope that you understand what it is that I'm trying to say here, why it's such a problem, why you shouldn't do it. And this has happened more than once, at more than one convention, more than one person has done this, so I know this wasn't just like one person like who didn't quite understand, which makes it even more confusing for me. If you do this, please stop. It's taking away from the artists being able to do the things that they need to do and that they want to do when it comes to their business and representing themselves. You're taking away a lot of the choice from the people that you do this to. I want to see how many pins are in this thing because I'm trying to hold the curls all up. This is ridiculous! I'll let it all out eventually, but I might give it a mist of some sort of spray. I don't know. There's an Ariel hair on this because I just brushed out my Ariel wig. I think that I have talked your ear off enough and my wig is essentially done. Please let me know what you think below. I think I actually really like doing this, like working on something and talking at the same time. Oh yeah, I might do this more in the future. I have this problem of like tunnel visioning when I work on stuff and just going totally silent, so hopefully it'll be stuff like this that I can just mindlessly do while I think and while I talk about something completely unrelated. Back to work, do my yoga, do all the things, and figure out what I'm gonna do about this. The only thing that I can possibly think of is a big old watermark across everything right across my face. So, that's a thing. Okay. I love you. Your hair looks great today. Bye.